can we explain who you are for the viewer? You're Magic Mod. Is that that's your stage name?
Yes. That's it's a long story. I cut it short the way it got started. My sister said you're good at magic, and I love the mod scene. And she said, you know, what should we call you? Should we call you Magical Ben or something, or Amazing Ben? And then her husband come in and said, it's got to be the Magic Mod, and that was it. I was about 17. It seems cool. I like
catchy.
it.
I really like it.
It's really catchy.
Paul Daniels had that's magic. I've got that's mogic. Hey. Can't copyright that.
So you do this full time?
Well, I try to, you know. I mean, it's one of these things where, like anything in the entertainment industry, you just got to work as hard as you can to get as many gigs as you can. And I mean, I was very lucky, as I say to everyone. I've sort of fell into this and met the right people along the way, and it's just a dream come true because I've always loved magic, and to be able to perform it. But then I've been on tours with some of my heroes. Do you know what I mean?
With bands and stuff, haven't you? Is it bands?
Yeah. Like I did the first full tour I did was with the Libertines, like on the tour bus and warming up the crowd. But I was actually on the crowd, and a quick story about that is on the stage. A quick story about that is when I went there, Carl Barrett a week before rang me up. I was doing a gig in London. And he said, do you want to come on tour with us? I was like, yeah, oh my God, yeah. When? Tomorrow, Glasgow. I'm like, right, well, you know, I'm in London at the moment. Give me a bit more notice, mate. I need to sort a few things out. He said, well, next week we're playing Warrington Park Hall. I thought, brilliant, iconic venue. Anyway, I got there, got all my stuff ready, got my suit on, got my cards. All right, shall I go out and warm them up then? Just walk around the bars and that. He's like, whoa, you're on the stage, mate. And I'm thinking, fuck, like, I didn't have anything prepared. I had to think right on the spot, right? So anyway, they found a camera, they had a screen, and it worked well. I mean, that was the first ever sort of show where I just threw myself out in the deep end in front of a sold out crowd. And
how many people was that, do you reckon?
Warrington, I think it was maybe just over 1,000 people or so.
How did they know you? How did they know you to ask you?
Oh, the Libertines.
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought you meant the crowd. I was going to say when I walked out, I introduced myself. Right.
The old-fashioned way. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've always been into my music, and I used to knock around at a few gigs and have a deck of cards. And I remember this one. I think it was the Stone Roses played at Finsbury Park, and I had a deck of cards. And next thing you know, I've looked up, and there's about a crowd of 50 people all around me. And of course, phones, it went on Twitter and what have you, and it done all right, you know. And then I, as I said, just used to go to a few gigs, and then I got chatting to Carl, and then he liked what I did, and I actually made a trick up where he picked the card, lost it in the deck, and when I found it, he turned it over, and it had a picture of me and him when we first met on the card that he picked, and he was absolutely mind blown. And it's a nice, you know, it's one of them things where he can then take that away, and it reminds him of the trick.
So it didn't freak him out.
Oh no, he was gone. He didn't know his name or anything.
Dreaming. I'm never going to speak to you again.
It's sort of, as I said, I don't really. It's weird. It just happened. Like, I mean, because I think the music plays a big part. I mean, being the Magic Mod, there's not many magicians who sort of use music as well as magic. You know, I mean, when people see me, they think, oh, Jesus Christ, he looks like a good front man. Little do they know, I can make a better sound with a guitar if I threw it down the stairs.
Yeah.
But it's like, it just, as I said, just fell into it. And then one thing led on to another, like with the Libertines. And then, this is a weird one, but then Paul Weller, like, got in touch. He got my number, and he wanted me to, unreal. He wanted me to teach his boy magic. His son was getting into magic, and I taught him. And then he said, do you want to do a few shows with me? And I mean, growing up, it was, you know, the Jam and my all-time favorite band, you know, childhood heroes, to be sitting with him. And
sorry, how did he just ring you up? Did you say out the blue?
So
how did you deal with that? Hello, it's Paul Weller.
Well, so the story to that is, I remember it like it was yesterday. It was about probably 7 years ago. Me and my mates went out on a Friday. Sun was out, beautiful. We said, let's go for a game of golf. We did one hole, and then that was it. We said, fuck it, we'll go to the pub. And we ended up in the pub. And as I was in there, I got this text come up, and of course, didn't know the number, so it just come up with a number. It said, oh, hi, this is Paul Weller. I hope you don't mind. I got your number.
Shut up.
Honestly, off of Mark Baxter, he's a great friend of Paul's. And I met Mark like at a show I did with an actor called Johnny Harris as well, and he's great friends with Paul. And next thing you know, I'm looking at it. Bearing in mind, I'm about 4 pints deep and a couple of sambucas. You know, you get a text of someone saying it's Paul Weller, you think Paul, the other one, son, don't you? So I left it. I thought I'll come up with a good reply in a minute. Anyway, probably about another hour and a half later, the phone rang. I thought, here we go. I felt like we'll have some of this. I picked up the phone. It went, all right, Ben, yeah, it's Paul. I thought, fucking, no, it is as well, because you can tell by the voice straight away. You listen to the music, you know when it is. It's either that or someone's very good at impressions, right? So unreal. Honestly, like everything just stopped, and I went back to my mates and I went, "Boys, you ain't going to believe this." But like, and they couldn't believe it, and I went, "Nah, it can't be right." So anyway, that was on the Friday, and on the Monday, I went up to his house, and loveliest person. And like, I'm not just saying it. They say never meet your heroes. I've been lucky to meet every single one of mine, and he's like the expectations I had from him. He's just gone through the roof because he's helped me so much in this industry and with my career. As well as doing shows for him, I actually appeared on Sunset album on the track Old Father Time. I do the clapping. Right, that was a dream come true. But to actually have,
because I've heard that he can be quite fiddly, so it's quite nice to know that he's.
Yeah. No, honestly, I mean, people who say that, they're probably because he's in the sober gang now as well. I think he's been there many years. But before, when he was drinking, he'd probably say to you he was a very probably not one to be approached. But every time I've been with him and people have seen, he's just a lovely person, and to be like in the credits of one of his songs, like I said, I'm
sorry.
No,
sorry, go on. Sorry, I'm.
No, you're all right. That's all right. I remember, like I said,
know where he lives.
I said no chance. I said, I remember saying to the missus, like, where he texted me and he put, remember it said "Fame at Last." And I thought, what's this? And I clicked on it. It was a picture of the credits, and it said Magic Mod, right? And I remember saying to my partner, I don't care what happens now. Like, this is it. Like, I don't care if I don't get another gig.
Yeah.
About 3 months later, COVID hit. So, you know, I did. would you like to see a trick?
Yeah, please.
Just
so
a bit.
much.
Let me see.
So
Can I see?
Just a bit.
Let me see if I can get my screen bigger. Make sure you don't make this.
Sorry, go on, Ben. Sorry. Oh, no.
Shit.
No, I'm only messing with you.
Yes. Oh my God!
Trick he's at work already.
There we go. Right, let's try this one.
I want to get you bigger.
That's a good one.
How do I get it bigger? Sorry,
that's what she said.
Not now, David. Not now.
That's what she said.
Hack it in.
I might have to stand up for this one because it's that good.
That's what she said. Sorry, everyone. Sorry.
No, I mean, it works with everything. It really does work with everything.
I like your mat. Sorry, I'm just giving your mat a compliment.
No, that's all right. Yeah, why not? This is the first mat I ever got, to be honest with you. I honestly think this is about 20 odd years old.
It looks brand new. It looks out the packet.
Right, here we go.
I'm after a sponsorship deal with mats. Let me let's try this one. It involves 3 playing cards. I hope you can see this. The reason I'm looking down and up is I'm hoping you can see the cards. There's 1 playing card, 2 playing cards, 3 playing cards, 4 playing cards. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yep.
So the first playing card is a joker. That's joker number 1. Okay. So we'll place joker number 1 there. Okay. This is also a joker. That's joker number 2. Okay.
Yep.
We're going to place joker number 2 there. This is joker number
3.
No, that's number 4. This is number 3. I've got them mixed up in my pocket. So we've got the 4 jokers, but don't blink. Watch as closely as you can.
I feel 7.
Watch as closely as you can. That turns into an ace.
Oh,
that turns into an ace. That turns into an ace.
Right, can I explain? What? He had basically 4 jokers. No, 4 jokers, and nothing. You've got no sleeves.
Well explained.
He's got a short sleeve t-shirt on, and they all just became aces.
Oh! Do you like your fashion, don't you? You two? Look, I've got to show you these. I have to show you these, right?
I hate how you skip on to the next one without.
I know.
This ain't a trick. I'm actually after an Adidas sponsorship deal, so I have to bring this up. So I bought these trainers the other.
Oh, this is so good. He's opened a box, nothing in it.
No, actually, there is supposed to be. There is actually supposed to be. Because normally I wanted to come out and show you. I bought these
There's no. He's.
I don't know where they are, to
That's
be
still
honest. But I mean,
nothing.
they should have been in there. To be honest. Do you know what?
No.
That's what
Right,
you call
okay.
special.
Hang on a minute. Can I just take that in?
Yeah, and I also want to explain.
what she
Let me
said.
just explain.
I don't think you should explain, Joe.
No, well, I don't know how he's done it.